MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Reid Foley starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brian Ballou, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1-1, here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Omar Acevedo, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Reid Foley, originally from the island nation of Guam. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So digging in now, Jeremy Pitts. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dwayne League, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in, Walker Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. So guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mohamed Taylor.
Now at the plate, Mohamed Taylor with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Taylor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So far on the year, Taylor comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Sully Matias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ricky Marchand. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, George Herring. 7 runs batted in the series for him so far. 5 hits total. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll dive back in safely. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, George Edler.
Now in the box, George Edler. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
One-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
No strike.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
That is 7. The third baseman, number 3.
Standing in, Reese Hines. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Edler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Score. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And the pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Alberto.
Coming to the plate now, Alberto Alanis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed, it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on the move for second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play.
The first baseman, Robert Chandler.
Now the pitch. Robert Chandler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 count. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding into the box, Quentin Broadway. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting ninth. The catcher
To the plate now, Juan Trevino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And there's ball two now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And the count will be full. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter.
Bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Two balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Acevedo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
He's going,
50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jeremy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Chandler moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front 2-0.
Back now for the Yankees' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Luis Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch, and he just misses inside with the fastball there. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Steve Batista comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Batista tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Set to get his day started, Dan Lee, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, and the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. Syracuse leads this one 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ricky Marchand. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So now to the plate, George Herring, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in, George Edler. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Reid.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hines, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way.
That pitch is out.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ball 2 now.
And now after those consecutive hits, he's either tickling or starting to lose control of the strike zone, finding himself in a very dangerous situation here. And I do think he's getting tired now. Could be his last hitter here.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered. And I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Standing in now, Juan Trevino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Alanis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Syracuse is on top here, 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Walker Gentry. Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 1/3 as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again.
Ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Stepping into the box, Mohamed Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Taylor, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2023.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Sui Matias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Johnny Cowan is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 17, Johnny Cowan.
Now ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Brian Ballou. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in once again, Omar Acevedo earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 2-0. Reno.
One out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's
a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, high in the air down the right field line, and foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, George Herring. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front here 4-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. At a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Score. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Alberto Alaniz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Robert Chandler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Chandler playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Herring has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Steve Batista hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Walker Gentry, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count remains 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marchand onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, George Edler, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
George Edler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Reese Hines. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Quentin Broadway. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
One ball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To the plate now, Brian Ballou. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Omar Acevedo.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Three runs already home here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Gaylord Bennett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Bennett.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mohamed Taylor.
The center fielder, Mohamed Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bennett has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Bennett has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Yankee center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batter, right fielder.
Digging in, Sui Matias. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Score.
At the plate now, Jason Score, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-1 on its way.
Oh, that's all.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 13 for him on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Edler over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back on MLB Network. Ken Aguero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Ricky Marchand. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 and work it back to an even count. Got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that back with a fastball on 2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
High chopper to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Charlie Dalton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dalton.
Leading off the inning, Robert Chandler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Garcia, 33 years old. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Steve Batista, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Next for New York, Dan Lee, and their runners at the corners now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's set, and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Walker Gentry. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
As a look, now the pitch.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good, hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Bobby Spillane trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Mohamed Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit out towards second, scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Carl Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Quentin Broadway will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think of? Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The next 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Juan Trevino will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. Clears this one over toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Digging in, Brian Ballou. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 33, Miguel Carrasco.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Omar Acevedo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, You have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Syracuse is on top 8-6. At the plate, Sully Matias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The right fielder, Sully Matias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That misses. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Score, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hit hard to short. He's right there. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Lawrence Chamberlain enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alberto Alaniz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks held in check. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Rene Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Chandler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Ricky Marchand. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. At the plate now, George Herring. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Jordan Sherry enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Jordan Sherry.
Standing in now, George Edler, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Reese Hines, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 9-6. Frank Lopez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Robert Chandler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Steve Batista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
Aye. Aye.
Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Dan Lee will be next. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Lee.
Into the box, Dan Lee. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Kevin Snavely will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 31.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Walker Gentry. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted in the air to center field. Broadway is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Elton Finnegan takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Muhammad Taylor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Hold on, no play.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Ball game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jordan Sherry claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Thank you.